Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing this brand new from Gaahleri, the Mobius TG. This is a trigger type like the swallowtail, and pretty unique looking. I'll show you it in a second. The reason why I had this for a while but did not test it till today is because it comes out today, and it's going to be on sale for a month, I believe, for 30 days at $109. And then it goes up to, I think, $119 at the end of the month of 30 days, I should say. Anyway, stay tuned to the end of the video because there's also a special edition package I'm going to show you. And that's this here, this collection. And that's all I'm going to show. We'll show that at the end of the video. And that, I believe, is available now also. So stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and take a peek at this airbrush. All right. And there we have it. It is quite good looking. It's got a MAC valve, whereas the swallowtail doesn't, but it ships with a fan cap. And I believe this is the regular cap. Yep. So it's got the fan cap and the regular, but it only has one needle. And that is a 0.5 and the fan cap included. So let's take a look at it. And it only has the one cup size. Guess it's on the larger side. Let's go ahead and attach that. Fits beautiful. Good looking airbrush. Wow. I do like the gray color. The cutaway is nice. Relieves a little bit of weight. I like the trigger here quite a bit. Good going, guys. I do like this. It ships with a quick release valve, which is all I use. It's got the, I guess this is a signature look of the Mobius, that nice twisted cutaway design. It's got an adjustable stopper here. Let's get it so it meets it right to the end. There we go. The MAC valve is, everything's pretty tight as it just shipped. Beautiful, nice new fan cap design. And the only other thing in the box is the standard cap. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way. All right, so I don't know if it has a tension adjuster. Let's check this and find out. I don't use those too often. I seem to have, I like to keep mine neutral. There is the needle, beefy needle for sure. I can feel the pack valve right there in the middle where it hits, right about here, which goes in. And I don't know if this is the tension adjuster. Well, it's certainly, oops. Hey, look, the lid came right off. That's always a problem with mine. Hey, it's got the mirrored cup, which is a good feature that Gaahleri has included. Let's try and tighten this way. It feels the same. No, maybe not. I got to check the book. So we'll see if that's what that is. I believe it is, because it looks like this is how you remove the back. Your finger, nah, it's pretty good. Your hand doesn't really hit it. I have large hands, so there is that. Now we're going to test this. See how fine of a line we can get. Obviously, this is going to be able to paint everything. At a 0.5, you're safe to say you can paint anything. I guess we can adjust the air at the front to lower it down a bit. And with the standard valve at the front instead of the fan cap, standard cap, we'll try and get some fine lines. We'll see what we can. But it is a really good looking, very comfortable airbrush. I do like the stopper for my finger before it hits the trigger quite a bit. Quite a bit. Wow, that's great. All right, so let me grab a hairbrush holder here. Let's grab my Barbatos-Rex limited edition there. And there we go. I'm a collector of airbrushes, you know. I got them all here. So I do like all different airbrushes. I'm working on a display, a wall display now in the room. so you can see them out there. I mean, it's not really necessary for you guys to display them, but I'm going to display them. I like to grab a different one every day, and behind the scenes, I'm using all of my airbrushes all the time. But we're going to go ahead and test this. We're going to put a few different types of paints, and we're going to paint, we'll start with a spoon, but we're going to spray some bigger pieces of plastic models and see how it works and how it lays down. I've had very good luck with some of these later models, Gaahleri, so I don't imagine it's going to perform poorly. This should be really good. It looks like the swallowtail's front end too. But anyway, let me pause this. Let me go get some paint, and let's test this baby out. All right, guys, before we run over to the old booth. Now, there's no book in this. Gaahleri, guys, if you're listening, does it come with a manual for tearing it apart? I know it's the same as probably as my swallowtail, but if somebody doesn't have it and they buy this one, you should have a book with it. I don't see one. Well, maybe I got one of the early ones that didn't ship with the book. Anyway, here we go, guys. Check it out. Yes! Adjustable tension. So, there it is. It does have adjustable tension. Capable of spraying both circular and fan-shaped patterns. Spiral air channel, drop-in nozzle. It does have the spiral channels, which is awesome. Mirror level cup. And relieves fatigue. It has, at the front, a spiral nozzle. Let me show you what that is. I'm going to be careful and leave the needle right in there. There we go. Let's stand this up. And there it is. See the chambers of air? See, it's like a spiral shape. It kind of forms the air to go into a bit of a spiral pattern, and really efficient in its spraying. I use the, you know what, let's start with the regular. That's how easy it is to change them, guys. I mean, it's that easy. We'll start with the standard one there. There we go. And then we'll go to the fan cap. All right, we'll do that. All right, let me grab some paint. Let's mix it up. We'll meet you here this way to the booth, my Pace spray booth, and let's check out this new airbrush. All right, guys, here we are at the booth. I got a bunch of big pieces of plastic model here. We got a spoon. We'll spray that. But I want to show you guys what I always do when I get a new airbrush. I just put either water in it. This is acetone. I put either rubbing alcohol, and I just want to see what the pattern is like. And you can see I just have acetone in there. And very, very nice. I could just tell right away it's a really efficient spray pattern. And we could try and open that right up. Look at that. So we're going to dial this down to 0. See, nothing comes out. And then if you're going to do some little shadings, you just open up. See it? Can you see it? And this is what my buddy uses his Mac valve. I don't, but he does a lot of weathering and stuff and little mud splats on his tanks. He builds military tanks. And this is how you get some of that effect. See it? So you can dial it down, and I could just crease the hell out of it right there. I just ran out. So that's what I recommend. Always go ahead and put some water or alcohol and just test the pad and get a feel for the gun, you know, or the airbrush. And then after that, and then you're ready to go, we'll put paint in. So let me pause this again. We'll get loaded up with paint, and let's get going. All right, guys, let's try some of my Patronus Green, part of my new pastel lineup from Splash. Love this color. Here we go. I'm going to open the valve all the way. Whoa, look at that. Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to do that. I wanted to see how it's sprayed. We can get a nice fine line out of it here. And don't forget, this is a 0.5, so. This is going to be your base coat. Your, now if I lower it, I'm going to get more speckle look than I am. Because it's not a lot of pressure at the front, so you're not going to get a fine line formed with this big needle. I'm going to show you what I mean by the speckles. That's it. And that's how my buddy uses a lot of his weathering and stuff. He will just turn down the Mac valve, and he gets this nice muddy speckle look, which is great for military kits. But let's go ahead and open this white back up. And let's just lay down a nice base coat here. Oh, it just sprays absolutely beautifully. Look at that. Too bad it's not going to show up too well on this. Let's try it on this. We're going to spray some primer on one of these is what we're going to do here. Yeah, this is, if you're building car kits, this airbrush is just awesome for that. I keep going over it, but you know, we covered it well. It just quite impressive. I do like it. I like this type of airbrush anyway. That's why my swallowtail looks like this. And then on certain times, I do like to use the regular pen style airbrush, of which I have another airbrush coming out closer to summer in that style. But you do get used to this type of airbrush. They're great, though, for painting a lot of base coats and car kits. It's just what it was made for, you know. It emulates a spray gun, you know, like people use to spray their cars. But let's go ahead and see how this cleans itself out before we put in some primer and paint the rest of this. Let's see how efficient it is at cleaning itself. It should be pretty good because of this mirrored cup. I've had very good luck with these. Like you see, nothing is stuck to the cup. So I like to flush in and out. Forces the thinner to hit all the parts inside and pull out. So I like to take this, put this in my jar behind me of Zep. All right, we're going to blow the rest out. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit more. Now we will do the traditional back flush. Get yourself a paper towel. And it's already blowing through pretty clean. See, nothing's really bubbling up. You want to blast this out. Now I'm going to dump this. And then like I do at the end is I like to put a little bit more in and see if we're spraying clean. I want to make sure there's no green coming out. It's just clear, acetone, nothing. Onward to the next color. So I'm going to go ahead and put that black primer or gray primer in this, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, good performance so far. All right, guys, let me go grab the primer. All right, my friends, fan cap is on. A quick changeroo there. I mix up some of my black primer, my surfacer into these jars, pre-thin it. We'll be back in stock in the coming weeks. It will be back in stock soon. My thinner, everything will be back in stock soon. So there is that. All right, here we go. Let me put this aside. All right. Here we go. Let's try this first. Oh my, look at that. That is great. Just like the swallowtail. Same size. Look at this. Let's go. It's good for getting car kits because primers. It's a nice even layering instead of going back and forth with a cylinder shape. You're getting a level shape that's going across the kit you're painting. You know, it might go on lighter, but you're getting an even wide strip. So every time you put a layer on, you're not getting that line of overlapping. You're just going over again. Get this excess plastic off. These old kits are terrible. So you don't have to go up. I'm doing just the one, you want to change the angle to get in certain spots, but you're covering the whole thing. So if you imagine painting a car, a little car kit, it'd just be awesome. Well, if you're building a kit this big, a big plane or a ship, there's no time at all you'll have it painted. That's for sure. already starting to dry. Primers dry really quick. Anyway, there we go. Let me clean. Oh, like I said, good thing it's drying quick. Let's let this dry. I'm going to go clean this out. We'll head back to the bench. We'll look it over, wrap this up, and then I'll show you the special edition also that's coming out. That is all, I guess. We'll meet you back at the bench. All right, my friends, here we are back at the bench, and results are just really good. It just sprayed smoothly. Anything rough is this absolutely horrendous model. Who made this model? But there is my primer. There is my Patronus green, and we really covered this quickly, man. It just sprayed beautifully. And here is, I should have used black on this. I should have tried to show you. This is that speckling you're going to get when you turn the MAC valve way down. My buddy puts in dark browns and blacks and does a lot of burnt looking marks out of exhaust, out of the aircraft and whatnot. See it? So let's get this. You can see in one swath I got this nice wide hit with the fan cap. So you're getting the fan cap with it, which is a nice bonus. Just the one needle, the 0.5. I'm not sure if there are other needles for it. But I imagine there will be. Gaahleri, maybe you can answer below if there's going to be different size needles for this. Let me know. You guys are really on top of things. I really respect the company. I mean, I called everybody a few years back to said they wanted to make an airbrush with my name on it, and everyone said no. Till this company, who personally I never heard of, said yes. And then I got a couple of their products, and they were pretty good. And we went back and forth, and we ended up with the Swallowtail, which I use every day. A lot of you guys also, and it's still performing today. The same one they originally sent me, and it's just been great. But these guys are really stepping it up. The customer service is awesome. They're trying to make different airbrushes, and they keep on producing quality stuff, unique looking. The spiral chamber at the front for the nozzle. I mean, they're working it out, man. It's a really respectable new company. They're doing a really good job, really reasonably priced. But anyway, let me show you the special edition. Let me get this out of the way. That's coming. I'll put a link below, guys. If you hit the link below, I will send you to the airbrush, to this new Mobius, and the one I'm about to show you. So let me get this stuff out of the way. All right, here we go. You can see my bands in the background. We have Astral Doors today, the new Dream Theater, Fate's Warning, Freedom Call. You guys can tell what I listen to just by what is sitting on the bench. I don't know if I can pan in or out. Oh, here we go. So you can see it comes in this bag. Now, I panned the camera out. Let's pick it up a little bit. There we go. So you can see the size. Let me show you the original airbrush here that we just showed you. See it? So that's how much bigger this bag is. And let's go ahead and show you this. Check this out. Each year they're doing, celebration of the Chinese New Year, which is just ending. I believe it's just started, just ending, or in the middle of it, because I know that because I'm waiting for the production of my paint and my, you know my paint line, right, guys? The colors, this is the Glacial Blue Ice, the primers. My leveling thinner. It's all shut down for a few weeks because of the holiday there. So I know it's next in line. They're about to start up all the factories again, and that's how I know what's going on. But anyway, this is for celebration. This is the Year of the Snake, 2025. Beautifully packaged this year. Now this is a slip case with a really plasticky kind of textured box here. Let's go ahead and show you how this opens. It slides off. And check this out. Look at this. Now here's the airbrush we just tested. Extra fittings for both airbrushes. It's a set. All right. And there it is. There it is in this beautiful anodized red. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. And the back is also done. It's got the same cup, the same exact airbrush. The fan cap is installed. There's the standard cap. Where's the original? Hold on, guys. I'm going to reach over here. There we go. There. So I believe the red's only going to be available for a limited time. I don't know how many of these are being produced, but not a ton. So you're going to get both. The TR, is that what it is? The TR we just tested? The TG, in limited red, and the Mobius siphon feed, which I tested about a month ago. Really nice siphon feed airbrush. Look at that. The extra jars are now in stock. And there is that. Also matching color. Both have quick release hubs. But this one has 2 sizes of needles. This is a 0.5, and I believe it's a 2 that's installed. I can look up my original. Where is it? It's back here somewhere. So there you go. Check that out. The Majestic Snake is stamped on it. 2025 and it's in the logo of a snake. See it? So if you guys are collectors of airbrushes, I think Harder & Steinbeck makes a bunch of collectibles too. Then there is this. All right. I'm not sure this one. This is closer to 200, but you're getting the 2 airbrushes, which is really nice and a absolutely stunning packaging. Well done, guys, man. Well done. This is awesome. So that's what I wanted to show you at the end. So there's actually 2 versions of the same brush. Mostly it's a color, but you are going to get, let's see if we got the stamping on this one too. Nope, this one, yeah, there it is. I'm sorry. Majestic Snake, and there it is, the 2025 with the snake spelling it out, so to speak. There we go. So there it is. And you get the extra washes for either set. Really nice. Isn't that beautiful? That is awesome. That's really a nice set for you collectors out there. But there you go. All right, guys, that is the test. A thumbs up for me. It just performed great. I have nothing negative to say about it. I know if it's basically the parts from the Swallowtail, it's going to last. Mine's still performing great. And the other good thing about the company is a lot of parts are already available from the company, and which is something I can't say for some of these other companies. The parts are tough to get. Anyway, guys, that is the test. Stay around. I'll show you. Let me pause this. I'm going to show you some other stuff that's coming up. All right, coming up, we still have the custom Micron. This thing weighs about 50 pounds. There's the Micron. We're going to be testing that very soon. Here is my Kulani from Harder & Steinbeck. This just showed up. This is a quite a unique airbrush. We'll go through details. I tested this years ago, but I was borrowed one to test. So I never was able to get my own. It took a while for these to get back in stock. 3 needle sizes, including a 1.0 and a 0.8. Right there, look, 0.8. So we'll be testing this soon. I like testing unique airbrushes, and that one is unique and comfortable. Already got some feedback from you guys who love it. And let me show you something else that just came in. Check it out, guys. I got the full set of the Mecha Ninja Turtles. So I had Leonardo and Michelangelo, and these didn't come shrink wrap, but the new ones are shrink wrap. That's why you can see one's a little shinier. So Raphael and Donatello have finally come in, and they came out together. This came out 1 year, the next year. So I was planning on the next one. I had it pre-ordered, but they both showed up at the same time. So the set is done. Just so you guys can see what these babies are like. Mecha, they're not models, by the way. They're metal builds. They're full metal figures. Well, metal frame, plastic, metal and plastic. Man, they really load up Raphael. Look at him. Sheesh. Anyway, I was quite excited that they all came out at the same time. Well, the 2 came out. I've had these 2 for a while. So I was really excited to get that. And coming up very soon, I'm going to test this non-clean airbrush set. And it's a little different from the original. The original one popped in the top. This one goes in this way. And it comes with a bunch of bottles and stuff and a ton of extra needles, which it didn't on the original. It's got a built-in compressor. So it's a little bit different from the original one I tested. So we're going to be testing this soon. Nice case it comes in. So we'll see how this works out. So that will be coming up soon also. And let's pause this and head back to the bench. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye here at the bench. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like it as it helps. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when we do a video. We do at least a video a week. I usually do 2 a week. It's been very cold on here in the basement this winter, and I have to put on space heaters and get it warmed up before I come down because I'm down here for a while filming these videos, and it gets a little cold. So I got to warm up the room in preparation for it. But anyway, we'll have another video up in a few days. So anyway, I will put a link below for both of these, below the description, below this video. So if you want one, use that link. And that is all for today. All right, guys, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your weekend. God bless you all. Have a great day.